What's going down, ladies and gentlemen? I am RestlessCorpse, and I'm looking for cadmium. Now, I've got a decent amount. I ended up with... So I didn't realize this until after I checked how many proto heat radiators I had, but I was getting 3 every time I picked one up. So I ended up with like 42, right? Or something like that. So if we look here... I ended up with about 22 cadmium, but I'm still looking. But if we look at the proto heat radiators here, yeah, I've got 42. So I'm just going to get a decent amount of cadmium before we continue. And as you guys probably noticed, I've already gotten a few. But I'm here on a planet in the HIP 16607 system. And it's got like a 1.6% for cadmium or whatever. It's not very high, but I've been able to find at least a decent amount. So far, I've been able to find them in all 3 of the different nodes that you can find. Or maybe there's 4. Metallic meteorite, benzo, whatever, which I believe is what I'm going towards now. The outcrops, and whatever. Like, all of the nodes seem to be able to have cadmium in them, even if it's a really low percentile. I don't need to get 42 cadmium. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not going to sit out here doing it for that much, but I do want to get at least a couple more, like at least maybe 1 more in a node. There we go. Also, because it's been a really long time since I've done SRV stuff, it's fun. So look at that. I think that is probably enough, to be honest, because that's going to give me 6 more. And then what we're going to do, I've got a plan to find the emissions that I need. And I'm not going to grab this other stuff, even though it might be... No, it's just chromium and iron and all that. I'm not going to grab that stuff because I am really fucking close. At 977, I actually had to drop a few things to make sure I got cadmium. You know what? We're going to find 1 more node. 1 more node. And if it doesn't have cadmium in it, then we're out this piece. And if it does, we're still out this piece, but at least I get at least 3 more cadmium. And it looks like there are quite a few on my radar here. Now, I have kind of forgotten what I used to know about finding like specific nodes, and I'm just going after whatever I see on the thing. And I remember there was a website that I was using back in the day when I was doing it, but that like showed what the scanner would look like for particular nodes, but I don't remember it, and I never saved the website because back then I used to just leave the tabs open. Like I had Inara open, I had EDDB open, and I had whatever this website was open, but I don't remember what it was. I'm sure one of you will tell me. Looking at you, Ash Poker. But after this, since we need, what is it? I think it's unexpected something emissions. Unexpected emission data. That says that it is from combat-oriented vessels. So what we're going to do is find a combat zone. I'm going to fly into the combat zone, and because it's just for scanning the vessels, I'm not going to pick a side so that I don't get attacked. And I'm just going to sit there and scan vessels until I get a few of them. And then we're going to take the FAS over to Broo Tarkin's place. Oh, there it is. We're going to take the FAS over to Broo Tarkin's place and engineer up these pulse lasers and see what we can get. There's some cadmium. Excellent.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Awesome. All right, let's call that ship.
Retracted.
I don't remember how to call the ship. I'm also stuck on a rock. Is it navigation? I don't remember how to call the ship. I believe it's here. Yeah, recall ship. All right. And we're also, I came out here in the Anaconda because I didn't want to finagle stuff around in the FAS to get the SRV and the detailed surface scanner that I needed to find, you know, the stuff that I wanted. Oh, is there another thing? We're like right here? Yeah, I think so. Let's grab that while the ship is landing. Since it seems to be right the hell here. Hey, buddy. Oh, I have to target it. Huh. Cadmium? No. Alright, out this piece. And then, like I said, I have to find a conflict zone, and we're gonna go jump into it. And just kind of be an observer and scan all the ships, because that's the only place I know where they are definitely all combat vessels. And there's going to be a steady supply of them because they blow up and then new ones come in. And I'm not expecting to get them super quick because that's just how the game fucking works. Like, am I going to be able to even fit under there? Alright, let's go around. Because this is relatively flat. It's kind of weird that I can't fit under there. Alright, dude. Let me in. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not going to be able to... Maybe I'll have to call my ship somewhere else. Oh, here we go. There it is. I didn't realize it was up in the front. All right. Okay, anyway, I'm going to find one, guys, and I'll see you guys when I find one. All right, so I'm going to jump away from the hip. And I should probably do a D-scanner since I've never been here before, apparently. But there's a conflict zone right here, so we're going to test out... Oh, maybe I have been here. I've just never scanned any of the planets. I'm going to test out my theory on whether or not it actually works. And what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of sit on the edge of the conflict and just scan ships. Now, Inara says that these are common. The unexpected emissions data is common. But who knows? I mean, it might not be. I might never get one. Or it might take for fucking ever. But we'll see. I just need a couple. Like, I don't need to find a whole bunch. I would like to get around the same amount as I have cadmium. So I believe 28 maybe. Look at this fucking nutsack I'm flying next to. Or flying into. But hopefully this will work. I'm going into a high intensity just so that there's lots and lots of stuff. It's right between these two moons. It's crazy. Or these could be planets, I suppose. But let's get in here and see if this works out. Like I said, I don't need a whole lot, so we're not going to spend a whole bunch of time on this. I want to get a couple. I have 7 at the moment. And I'm not sure where I got them. I think that I got them a while back when I was doing community goals. And there was like a community goal conflict zone that I was going into. But so let's check this out. Let's just start scanning stuff. And if I don't pick a side...
Under attack.
I think I just got... Oh, because it puts you right in the middle. I was going to say, I know they're not attacking me. But they're not really giving me much here. I just need to back away. Get out of this conflict zone. Or get out of the middle of it anyway. Yeah, they're not... It's going to take a bit, guys. So I'm probably going to cut here. And, well, it's decoded, but that's not really what I'm looking for. But that's essentially what we're doing, is we're scanning it until we get the info. All right, so check this out. Listen, I've been recording for like 2 hours. So this video might be a little shorter than normal. But I went all the way to a place called Rahu, or Rehu, or whatever. And near the first planet, there is something called an unauthorized installation. Now, on this unauthorized installation, there are 2 satellites that you can scan. This dude is scanning me, but I don't think I have anything. And when you scan these, they always give you something, some kind of data.
Incoming message.
See, I've been getting a lot of specialized legacy firmware, but I've also been getting a lot of unexpected emission data and a bunch of other stuff too. I've gotten a lot of new things. So let's see what we get off of this one.
Incoming message.
More specialized legacy firmware. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one more time. And then I think I'm going to bounce out. I don't know how many I have. I'll check when we get in. But it was really far away from where I was. I tried everything, guys. I went into that CZ. I went to a booming economy system and went into a res and like scanned everything. Never got one. I went into an election system and went into like has-res and high-res and scanned everything. Couldn't find anything. I flew around systems for a while, just scanning ships.
Incoming message.
Open symmetric keys. That was one of the new things I got. I never found one. When I got here, I started finding them. So after I scanned this one, and it always gives you an incoming message when you scan the satellite, I stopped looking at them because they're just random shit. But let's go ahead and see how many I have. I've got 16. I kind of want to keep going, so I'm going to keep going for a little bit. I want to make sure I get around 30. And I will see you guys at Broo Tarkin's place, because that's where we're going when I have all this stuff ready. Alright guys, we're going on 3 fucking hours now. Once again, if this is going to end up a short video, I'm sorry, but it is like 1,000,000,000 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm tired as fuck. Alright, I think that I am on the... No, I'm not on the wrong side. But we're heading up to Broo's Legacy. We're going to get these goddamn lasers. Fun fact... I got a lot of stuff after I cut a second ago, but I did not get any more of what I was actually looking for. So, I think I ended up with 16. That's good enough. 16 tries to get something awesome. I think that'll be okay. So let's get down to Broo's Legacy here. Fun fact, though, I did stream Mass Effect Andromeda today. Some of you showed up and watched, and that was super cool. Here's the funny part. Streaming on YouTube is balls. I streamed for about 8 hours. It was like 7 hours, 40 minutes, something like that. And YouTube is supposed to be able to record the archive up to 8 hours. It did not. So there will be no Mass Effect Andromeda videos for you guys to watch unless you hit the stream, because I am already 8 hours into the damn game. And I'm not starting over. Not again. So, if you want to see Mass Effect Andromeda, just come by the stream. Unfortunately, I can't tell you that there's going to be some kind of, you know, time when I'm going to be streaming. It's just when I feel like playing and I don't have any editing to do or recording of other games to do, I'm probably going to be playing it. Because it's a good game. Even though it gets a lot of shit, the game itself is pretty decent. Like, I'm enjoying it. Now, if you did not catch the stream, then yes, I did talk about how the animations are janky and stupid looking sometimes, and some of the characters are idiotic looking, but the game itself is good. But whatever, I'm trying to fill some time by talking. Like, I was just gonna cut to get to Broo's Legacy, but I didn't want to leave you guys with like a 6-minute video or something stupid. I don't actually know how long it's going to take, but I've been recording for 2 hours and 55 minutes. I have to be done soon. So regardless of how long the damn video is, it's just the way it's got to be. No, don't abort the fucking fucking Christ. Why did I pull up? Alright, cutting. I'll see you guys in a second. So the plan here is that we're going to try and at least get a decent roll on each of the lasers that I've got on this thing. And then after that, we're probably going to burn through all of the material, or at least all of the emissions data, to try and get super good rolls or special, like, experimental things. So in the next video, by the way, it has come to my attention that they are going to be nerfing massacre missions. So I believe in the next video, I'm going to work on stacking a whole bunch and getting out there and making a shit ton of money before they ruin it. Now, you guys are probably going to need to help me because I've never actually been able to find that shit. Oh, I've got a lot of them. Why do I have 2 Fs in some of them? What the hell? Hold on. Let's go to outfitting. I thought I was supposed to have 3 3s and 1 2. The 2 is the turret. I may not know what the hell I'm doing. Hold on. I'm getting deliriously tired. Which you guys have probably noticed by my epic glide fail. All I did was pull up a little bit. I do that all the time. Alright. Oh, I have... Oh, the top and the bottom, and then the 2 sides are... Well, which one is the turret? The top is the turret. Okay. Alright, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. So, this is what we're going to do. Is we're going to start with this guy. Is this the turret? I don't know which one this is. But we're going to go with efficient weapons. I've decided that I want to go with the efficient weapons because I want to be able to never stop firing. Like that's the goal here. I want to not have to stop firing until what I am firing at is dead. So let's see what we got here. See, I have, like, if I was able to match all of these to the proto heat radiators, I could sit here all goddamn day and do this, but I have 16 available attempts. So this is going to be all positive, which is good, but I want those positives to be up there, you know, especially the distributor draw, which is good. You son of a bitch. Oh, the damage per second went up. That's fucking good. Are you screwing me right now? Are you making everything go up to max? Okay. Unless there's a really good experimental here, I'm not keeping this one. I'm gonna redo it. Oh my god, what do we have? What do we have? Phasing sequence. What the shit is that? Modulating burst fire system designed to defeat shielding. Small amount of damage is able to bleed through the shields. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking that. Okay. Moving on to the next one. That was actually pretty damn good. I don't know which hardpoint these are in, though. Because it just says pulse laser. It doesn't show if it's the turret or not, but whatever. I'd really like the turret to have really low distributed draw too, since it's always firing. But let's see what we've got here. But phasing is actually really... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Now it's going to screw me on the secondary effect. Oh. Well, hello. I don't care about mass. Damage per second going down kind of sucks. Oh, balls. Alright, I'm only keeping this if it's got a good experiment. Let's just go ahead and it's got nothing. So let's try again. So usually when I'm doing a bunch of these, I just click and make it go. But I get a better idea of what I got if I let it go. Yeah, see, I don't think I can take that one. Oh, this is a terrible one. Yep. Yep. Trying again. Come on, pulse laser. Let's just go ahead and... Armor piercing's decent, but look at all these low ends. Yeah, I'm gonna try again. I just need to make sure that I don't, like, run out of stuff before I get to the other lasers. I've got 4 lasers to do. Allows hull strikes to potentially trigger random malfunctions on the target. I like that. We're going to keep that one. We're going to keep that one. That one's good. All right, moving the hell on. So now we know that these... I believe this is probably... This is probably the turret one. Because it's F. I don't know. We'll look after this, but let's go ahead and keep going here. I'm going to click through these now. Nah, that one's bad. It's gonna, yeah, we're gonna keep going with that one. See, that's decent, but the distributed draw doesn't go up as much as I want it to, but it's got armor piercing. It's only up 1% though. But like the damage per second and the damage are pretty damn good. I really want the distributed draw up. We've only got 9 more attempts for 2 lasers though. Oh, this is good. It just doesn't have an effect. All right, I'm going to keep this one for now. We're going to move on to the next one. And then we'll have to remember that we need to go back to the second one to try and get an effect out of it. Wait, what did I... Oh, no. Well, that was dumb. I clicked the 1 instead of the 5. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. But because it's getting the distributor draw is good, I'm gonna go ahead and apply that, and then we're going to continue. We're gonna go back to this one and try and get an experimental effect on it. Stop. There. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. And we're going to run all the way. We have 7 more tries to get the good shit. No effect. Armor piercing went up 2%, which is decent. What is this remove business? And like I could try and adjust and get something, but I think it takes 2 grades out, which sucks. So let's go ahead and try this again. If I get like a ridiculous good roll and it doesn't have an effect, then I might that's a decent roll. I shouldn't have applied the one before because now I see like minuses and I get all upset. But let's try this one again. No effects. And that is terrible across the board. I think most of them are going to be terrible because they're good rolls. I have 3 more tries here. Balls, come on, let's get these experimentals. Nope, 1 more try. Okay, so we didn't get anything good on the last 2, but the 2 3 grade lasers, the 2 3 class lasers are pretty fucking good. So I'm excited about that. So let's discard that. And I think we're doing okay with the lasers. So what we need to do now, what? Oh, I guess you can, yeah, all right. I mean, why the hell not? And I didn't get any combat bonds. I guess you can sell stuff to him to try and get the stuff back up. What we're going to do now is, at some point, not now, but next for engineers, is go to the other engineers that have like grade 5 stuff and start building that stuff up. But like I said, in the next video, I need you guys to help me out in the comments below on this video where I can find a decent amount of massacre quests. I know you can just stack them from the same one, but I always kind of have a hard time finding this kind of shit. So give me some suggestions, and hopefully next video, it might not be tomorrow because I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, like with raiding and stuff like that on Final Fantasy 14, but I'm going to try and get a video out tomorrow, and it'll be the massacre quest thing, hopefully. In any case, as always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video didn't turn out super short. but we're going on 3 hours and 9 minutes here, so I've got to go. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Eject. 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 Eject.